Hello dear student. Today we will discuss the important compound of boron, that is borax. We will also discuss its structure, physical properties, its chemical properties and its uses. We will also discuss the borax bed test, which is important for identification of transition metal salts in qualitative analysis. So this borax is found in nature and it is used for synthesis of borosilicate glass, which is highly heat resistance. Generally laboratory apparatus or laboratory glasswares, that is test tube, beakers, then conical flask, round bottom flask, all these glasswares are made from borosilicate glass, and for the production of borosilicate glass borax is used. So we will, in this lecture we will take information about borax, its structure and physical chemical property. So let us discuss one by one. So first of all, its structure. So we know that formula for borax, it is Na2B4O7 10 times H2O. These are the order of crystallization, but actually in the borax it is present in the form of tetranuclear unit. It present in the form of tetranuclear cluster. Tetranuclear cluster. And formula for this tetranuclear cluster is, it is Na2B4O5 OH taken 4 times 8 times H2. So this is tetranuclear cluster of borax. How to remember this formula? If you remember the structure, then it is very easy to remember this molecular formula. So in this structure there are 2 tetrahedral units and 2 trigonal units. So there are 4 borons. Let us draw the 4 borons. These are our 4 borons. Then connect this boron with oxygen. Okay, we will connect this boron with oxygen bridge bond. So one more oxygen, 5 oxygens are there, 4 are over, again BOB bond. Again how many OH? There are 4 OH. This OH group, hydroxyl group, are directly attached to the boron. So this is tetranuclear cluster of borax. It contains 2 tetrahedral and 2 trigonal units. So we can count the BOB bond. So how many BOB bonds are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there are 5 BOB bond. And how many BOH bond? BOH, BOH, BOH and BOH. There are 4 BOH bond. 4 BOH bond. So it is important point, that is one can ask how many BOB bonds are there in borax, BOB or BOH bond. So this is about structure. Then we will discuss the heating reaction of this borax. Heating reaction of borax. Heating reaction. What happens on when borax is heated? So we know that whenever a mineral or ore is heated at 100 degrees centigrade, initially there is loss of water molecule, and that water molecules are from the water of crystallization. So initially there is loss of water of crystallization. There are 10 water of crystallization in borax, and later on when we heat above 100 degrees centigrade, this borax form a fluffy mass, that is unhydrated sodium borate. And when unhydrated sodium borate again heated at 400 degrees centigrade, it will form a transparent glass-like bed that is known as borax bed. So let us have the reaction. What happens when borax is heated? We have borax Na2B4O7 10 times H2O. When it is heated, initially there is loss of water of crystallization. There is formation of unhydrated sodium borate. Okay, this is fluffy. When this fluffy borate, it is heated again at near about 400 degrees centigrade. This is at 100 degrees centigrade, there is loss of water molecule. When we again heat strongly at near about 400 degrees centigrade, this unhydrated fluffy sodium borate is converted into sodium metaborate, NaBO2 plus B2O3. This is sodium metaborate, and this is boric anhydride or boric oxide. Boric oxide. And this one is sodium metaborate. And this sodium metaborate is forming the various colored compound with transition metal oxide, and that is used for borax bed test. So we will discuss the borax bed test, how this sodium metaborate is forming colored metaborate with transition metal oxide. So borax bed test. Borax bed test. So in this borax bed test, we know that it requires a platinum wire. Platinum wire is required. This is a platinum loop. So we can use the platinum wire loop, and we will require a Bunsen burner. This is our flame. We know that there are two types of flame. Outer part of flame, it is oxidizing, and inner part of flame, it is reducing.